Hello one and all, this is Connor and this is Star Wars Battlefront, the Walker Assault. Everyone's making videos of this, so I just thought, you know what, I'll make a video too, give me impressions, you know, because everyone's all like, oh, this game sucks. What did I just walk into there? ATST. Awesome. Everyone's saying it's more like Call of Duty than it is Star Wars Battlefront or Battlefield, and in a sense it is, but if anybody remembers playing Star Wars Battlefront online, as I do, because I played the crap out of it, it was a clusterfuck. I suppose it was more focused because people needed to capture areas of the map, so everyone was kind of working together. But you know what, we haven't seen all the maps yet. We haven't seen everything that is going to be available in the full game. But it is kind of sad how this map, the Hoth Assault, which is an objective-based one, where we have to take parts of the map to, you know, move along. It's kind of like the rush mode in Battlefield. Nobody seems to be playing as a team here at all. Everyone's just out to get kills. Everyone is just out to get the vehicles, get as many kills as possible, and... oh, hello. Get a few kills here. Who is shooting at me? Can't freaking beat him, join him. Right, there we go. So, taking heavy damage here. I don't like taking heavy damage because that means I'm going to lose my beloved ATST. But my main problem with the game is that nobody works as a team. If you play as the Rebel Alliance, you win maybe 2 out of 10 games because people don't really focus on taking down the AT-AT's health. They focus on getting kills, as I just said. But then again, who in their mind thought it was a good idea, to get everyone to shoot at an AT-AT with their blasters, because that's really going to do a lot of damage, isn't it, people? I'm wrecking here in this vehicle. It's awesome. I mean, it doesn't seem... it's not fun. I was about to say it doesn't seem fun. It's not fun, everyone lining up and shooting a friggin' AT-AT with their blasters. It doesn't even seem plausible, does it? Infantry shooting an AT-AT with their blasters. I mean, if it took friggin' Luke Skywalker with a friggin' lightsaber to take it out. And the guns on the AT-ST never ever shoot where you're aiming. Something to do with the crosshairs being a little bit too elevated or something. That guy got racked mid-air just before my bomb went off, my cluster bomb. And you see what I'm doing here? Camping a spawn point. Everyone does it. Do I feel ashamed? Maybe. But, you know what? I'm getting kills. 0 deaths and a lot of kills so far. And I can just sit here, and sit here, and sit here, and continue to do it because nobody's going to stop me. Just the way the game's designed. And it might be a beta, but it doesn't really... it seems pretty far in the development to me. But luckily they do a little poll at the end to see what people think. Why is that not hitting him? There we go. Finally go down after 17 kills and 1 death. Is the game broken? Probably. Is it enjoyable? I enjoy it. I'm a Star Wars fan. In fact, I like Star Wars more than anything else in my life. My girlfriend, I like Star Wars more than her. Although, you know what, I tell her different. But seriously, I do love Star Wars. The first time I ever watched it, my dad sat down with me. A bit of a hard time in my life, but my dad sat me down. We watched all 3, the original trilogy in one sitting, and it blew my mind. I was like 6 or 7 at the time, and I never ever comprehended a movie being this awesome. Ah, damn it. I can't get the keys right for switching weapons. I keep pressing 1, 2, and 3 to switch out weapons, but of course that's your little star card thing, which is... I hate that system. I really do hate the star card system. I wish there were classes. I mean, in Star Wars canon there are classes. You have stormtroopers, rocket troopers, you have what are they called? Dark troopers, which are kind of like infiltrators. Still have this here smart rocket. I wonder if it's smarter than some rebel scum. I do enjoy playing the vehicles more than anything else. Look at these guys here. Of course, I'm using the E11 blaster because it's an E11 blaster. It's awesome. The spawn points are all over the place. I mean, look, they just spawn right out in the open here, and we can just camp them if we so wish. Nobody's going to stop us. It's the way the game's designed. Again. But my main problem with it is that there's no space combat. I mean, if anybody remembers what Star Wars Battlefront 2 space combat was like, right, you get an LAAT gunship, you know, the Clone Wars gunship troop transport that you saw in the movies and in the, you know, Clone Wars animated. What the hell? What the hell's going on? What the? Well, I've never experienced that before, so obviously there are bugs still in the system. The game's still buggy as all hell. Right, I lost myself a TIE fighter there, and I didn't want to because I like TIE fighters. They're awesome. Get wrecked, mate. Love these here shields, just like the Naboo Gungan battle. You know, the shield. All these weird sound effects that are just so reminiscent of Star Wars. You can get the internal thermal detonator thing that is like the mine that Jango dispenses to stop Obi-Wan Kenobi from following him in the asteroid field above Geonosis, the ring. Alright, let's move in and see what damage we can inflict. What did I just put down there? Oh, a shield. I did not even think it was a shield. I thought it was one of the mines. Like the bouncing betties. What's this here? Another shield, really? How many kills am I getting here? 22 and 2 deaths. So there are issues with the game. But yeah, I just really want space battles. The idea of getting an LAAT gunship, filling it up, flying from your Venator to the Separatist Providence class cruiser, and everyone jumping out. A fight ensues in the hangar. A boarding party is just... The idea of doing that is epic, and the fact that it doesn't have it. I mean, half of Star Wars is the space battles, and you don't want to give Star Wars players in a Star Wars game the ability to play a space battle? What the hell is wrong with you, EA and Disney? I think they just wanted the game out. I mean, I'm pretty damn positive they wanted the game out before, you know, the movie's release. There we go. Target down. I do enjoy the space battles, fighter battles, even though the controls are horrendous. You can just tell they're trying to compensate for friggin' console gamers, console peasants, because the controls are horrendous. And if you've ever played a Battlefield game, then you come to this, you'll know what I'm talking about. That air wing's going down if I have to friggin' follow it all day. I mean, if you do well in the fighter, you can't just dominate the ground forces. Until you kill yourself. I prefer doing that in an air wing because they're smaller, more agile. I mean, the air wings are like a air superiority fighter. They're better against air units than anything else. I mean, the X-wing, of course, carries torpedoes. Let's move over here and see if there's anybody in this here doorway. Oh, it's Vader. Sorry, Vader. Me old mate, me old mucker, me old pal. Let's go, bro. Stay back or I'll squash you. Doesn't really sound like something Vader would say. Yeah, the voices for Darth Vader do sound really friggin' weird at times. Like he's like, nobody can withstand my lightsaber. Like, he doesn't say that. He's more deep and, you know, foreboding and brooding. He's not fucking Anakin Skywalker. I do not wish to believe that he is Anakin Skywalker. Here, West, that is my interceptor, mate. Stay away from the interceptor, you son of a bitch. Where did that AT-AT go? I saw an AT-AT power up around here somewhere. I mean, look at me, I'm charging the trenches on Hoth. single-handedly. Blaster cannon A. See if we can get a wee bit of sniping going on here. Well, blaster cannon's pretty powerful, but you know, it can only shoot a certain amount of times before it overheats. You know, with the thermal clip and whatnot. Why would he pop up again? So like a lot of other people, you know, my English isn't the best today. Like a lot of other people online are saying the game is horrible. It just isn't. It's Star Wars, but that's all it is. It doesn't really feel like a competent game. I kind of disagree. I mean, we haven't played the full game yet, guys, so don't judge it yet. And I am by no means against giving off about EA and DICE just doing everything they say, otherwise they're out of the job. I mean, you know, they're people too. They need to freaking pay for their families, feed themselves, clothe themselves. But I would never, even if I was offered a lot of money, I would never work for EA. Never in my life. I've just got a hatred for EA. I just dislike them with my entire being. But yeah, the game isn't fully out yet. Wait a couple of days or a week, however long it's going to be until it's fully released. And then, oh shit, I have no idea what it's being shot at by, but looks like it was a turret, a non-infantry turret, DF9. Oh, look at all the what do you call Connor, English, remember your language. Look at all the ATSTs there, a couple of them, it's awesome. The hell's that? I do wish there was a squad system as well, not this buddy system, partner system. Look at this pro here, look at him. He has no name. The nameless stranger. We'll turn this here anti-vehicle turn around. Oh, I have no idea what's going on here. But the main problem I see is that there's no space battles, and the other one that really annoys me is that nobody works as a team. 90% of the games I play as the Empire, I win. And 10% of the games I play as the Rebel Alliance, I win. It's just totally broken. They've sort of designed the game around teamwork, but nobody is going to work as a team because there's no incentive to. There's no bonus or a reward for doing so. Obviously, there will be people who set up clans, and you know, but until then, the game is pretty, you know, it's lone wolf mentality. But thanks very much for watching, guys. If you holy shit. If you enjoyed the video, then thank you very much. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye.